Chris, where were you last night? You didn't come home.
Hey Mandy, I was at Michael's place. We had a project to work on.
Seriously? I find that hard to believe. You're always at Michael's whenever something comes up.
It's not like that. We really needed to finish this project.
Chris, it's been like this since we had our daughter. You've changed.
What do you mean? I'm just busy with work.
Busy? You left when our daughter needed you the most. Remember when she was diagnosed with autism?
Mandy, it's not that simple.
You requested a transfer and stayed away for 5 years, Chris. 5 years! You visited only 3 times.
I had to work. It was for our future.
Our daughter needed you, Chris. She still does. And you know what? You didn't buy anything for her.
That's not true. I bought diapers.
1 diaper, Chris. 1. Do you know how hard it is for me to take care of her alone?
I'm doing what I can. Work is demanding.
Demanding? It's been excuses after excuses. Every time she asks for you, you either end the call abruptly or say you're too busy.
I'm not avoiding her.
It hurts, Chris. Every time she says she misses you, it hurts.
I'm doing my best. You don't understand how hard it is for me.
Hard for you? Chris, you've been away for most of her life. Do you even know her favorite color? Or what she likes to do after school?
Mandy, I'm trying to make things right now.
Trying now. That's a big lie. I can't keep pretending everything is okay for her sake. She deserves better.
I'm here now. Let's work this out.
It's not that simple, Chris. You can't just show up and expect everything to be fine. She's been hurt too many times.
I love her, Mandy. I want to be in her life.
Love is not just words, Chris. It's actions. And your actions speak louder.
What can I do to make things right?
It's not about one grand gesture, Chris. It's about consistently being there for her, not just when it's convenient for you.
I'll try, Mandy. I promise.
You keep saying this. It's going to take more than promises, Chris. Guess what? I don't even believe you anymore. Your behavior has been even worse lately. You can't even hide how you feel about our daughter. She disgusts you, right? You aren't proud of her, right? Just admit it. Hello? Chris! Chris, Anna has been throwing tantrums and screaming all day. She keeps saying your name. Can you talk to her on a video call?
Sorry, Mandy. I have a meeting in 15 minutes. Can't talk on the phone right now.
It won't take long, just a few seconds. Please.
Alright, fine. But make it quick.
How could you end the call like that, Chris?
She wasn't saying anything, just crying and saying, Dada. What am I supposed to say? I have a meeting in a few minutes, Mandy. Can't lose focus.
Since you ended the call, Anna's tantrums have gotten worse. Can you please pick up her call one more time and just tell her you love her?
I'm not doing that, Mandy.
You're really hurting her, Chris. I'm in tears over your actions. Chris, how can you just ignore your daughter when she is in pain?
This isn't the family I wanted. I'm not happy. If you're not crying, Anna is crying. It's so frustrating.
You're the cause of her tears, Chris.
I've had enough, Mandy. I need a break from all of this.
A break? Chris, we're a family. You can't just check out when things get tough.
I can't handle this constant drama. I need some peace.
Our daughter is not drama, Chris. She's a child who misses her father.
I can't do this right now, Mandy. I need time alone.
Time alone? Anna needs you.
I can't deal with this right now. I'll talk to you later. I've had enough of this depressing conversation. I'm going offline. Hey, Mandy, some high school buddies are coming over this weekend. Think you and Anna could stay at your friend's place for a bit?
Stay at my friend's place? Why? Are you not proud of our daughter or something?
No, it's not that. I just don't want to be embarrassed.
Embarrassed? What are you talking about?
Well, you know how Anna can be. She'll throw tantrums and it'll ruin the whole party. I won't be able to hang out with my friends.
Embarrassed? You're worried about being embarrassed because of our daughter?
Look, she's clingy. She'll want me to carry her all the time. How can I enjoy the party like that?
She's our child, Chris. She's healthy, just with autism. She's beautiful and deserves your love and attention.
I know, but with all my friends bringing their healthy kids, it's just gonna be uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable? You're more concerned about your comfort than our daughter's feelings?
It's not about that. I just want to get time with my friends without any complications.
You know what, Chris? It's fine. I won't be at the party. I can't believe you'd say such things about our daughter.
Mandy, it's not like that. I just want everything to go smoothly.
Smoothly? You'd rather have a smooth party than be there for your daughter? I would have dumped you for this, but I'm scared it would greatly affect Anna.
Mandy, it's not like that. I just want to avoid unnecessary drama.
Unnecessary drama? Our daughter is not drama, Chris. She's a part of us, and she deserves better.
Look, I just thought it would be easier for everyone if you guys weren't there.
Easier for everyone, or just easier for you?
Mandy, come on. I didn't mean to upset you.
Chris, you need to see our daughter for who she is. She loves you so much, and you're worried about being embarrassed.
Mandy, I didn't think it would hurt you this much. Just wanted a stress-free get-together.
Well, you can have your stress-free party. I'll take Anna somewhere she's wanted and loved.
Mandy, wait. I didn't mean to hurt you or Anna. I just didn't think it through.
Lies again as usual. I'm sure you were dying with joy because I agreed to take Anna away.
Hey, Mandy, what the hell? I told you not to bring Anna to the party.
Chris, you must be out of your mind if you expect me to hide our baby from your friends. I'm proud of her, and you should be too.
I dropped you guys off an hour before the party. I even offered to pick you up at 8 p.m. You should have stuck to the plan. Why couldn't you?
Anna was crying, wanting to see you. I'm not hiding her. And I had my own plan, Chris.
Your plan ruined the party. Hannah nearly threw the cake away, for crying out loud.
Chris, our daughter made the party lively. She played with the other kids, and your friends loved her.
Loved her? She was running around pulling their shirts, for God's sake.
They gushed over her. It was adorable. You're just being too uptight.
Uptight? She disrupted the whole party with her cries and screams.
Chris, you're overreacting. Besides, I've got something to tell you.
What now?
Ever since Anna's birth, you've been depressed. You blame me for giving you a special needs child.
Damn right. I never imagined my life like this. The baby that stole my freedom.
Chris, this is our child. Blaming me won't change anything. You're unbelievable. I'm moving out. I can't tolerate your behavior anymore.
I've hoped for a day like this. Why did it take you so long to say this?
Because of my daughter. I endured your horrible treatments because of her. I put up with everything you had to offer because of her. Chase her away all you want. She is your blood.
I don't care. It's a relief you're leaving. I want you to go far away.
Fine. We'll be just fine without you.
Good. Leave and never come back.
Don't worry, we won't.
Hey, Mandy, I've gotta say, I'm really disappointed in you.
Oh, great start to the conversation. What's up?
I've been keeping an eye on you, you know? Ever since you moved to that fancy area. How can you afford to live there?
Seriously? That's your opening question? I work remotely and I earn well. It's not rocket science.
Well, I've been watching, and I know your high school friend Jordan has been visiting quite a lot. Are you cheating on me?
Wow, Chris, that's a stupid question. First, I work hard, and second, Jordan's just a friend. Get a grip.
You can have all the friends you want, but remember, we're still married. Are you cheating on me or not?
You're the one who made it crystal clear that you want nothing to do with me and our daughter. So why do you even care?
You're free to do whatever, but not until we're legally divorced. Have you forgotten about the papers I sent you?
I sent them back weeks ago. You're the one dragging your feet.
Whatever. I have my reasons.
Yeah, well, when you're done with those reasons, maybe we can get this divorce finalized. Our daughter is sick, by the way.
Sick? Is that another excuse?
No, it's not an excuse. She's genuinely unwell and I'm dealing with it alone.
Well, maybe if you weren't so focused on your high-flying life, you'd have time for her.
You think I enjoy this? I've been dealing with some terrible treatments lately. It's not all glamour, Chris.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Believe what you want. I'm not pushing for you to sign those papers because I'm dealing with our daughter's illness and processing all the emotions. Once that's done, we can talk about the divorce.
You expect me to just wait around?
I expect you to understand that life isn't always convenient. I didn't plan for our daughter to be sick or for our marriage to end like this.
Well, you deal with your emotions and I'll deal with mine.
Fine. That's all I can ask for right now.
Whatever. Hey Mandy, gotta tell you, I'm pretty disappointed in you.
Disappointed? Seriously, Chris? We haven't spoken in a month and this is the first thing you say?
I've been keeping tabs on you since you moved to that fancy area. How can you even afford to live there?
Oh, come on. You know I work remotely and I make decent money. It's not like I'm living on caviar and champagne.
Well, I've been watching, and I know Jordan from high school has been around a lot. Are you cheating on me?
Cheating? That's ridiculous. Jordan is just a friend, and I'm not into playing those games.
You can have all the friends you want, but we're still married. Are you cheating or not?
That's a lame question. We're not really together anymore, are we? You made that clear when you said you wanted nothing to do with me or our daughter.
Fine, if you want to cheat, do it after we're legally divorced.
Jordan is my friend. Just because you aren't there for me and your daughter doesn't mean someone else won't. You can believe whatever you want about Jordan. I won't waste a minute trying to convince you that there is nothing between us. By the way, I sent you the divorce papers 2 weeks ago and you haven't bothered to sign them.
Whatever, I have my reasons.
Of course you do. I'm not bugging you about the papers because I'm dealing with our sick daughter. She needs me more than this paperwork.
Sick? Is that another excuse?
No, it's not an excuse. She's genuinely unwell and I'm taking care of her alone.
I know you secretly don't want me to sign the divorce papers. These are all just excuses.
Believe what you want. I'm not rushing you to sign those papers. Once I'm done with all this emotional turmoil, we can talk about it.
Well, you deal with your emotions and I'll deal with mine.
That's all I can ask for right now. Just whatever, Chris. Chris, I really regret messaging you, but I have no choice. Anna fell from the stairs and broke her leg. We're in the hospital.
Great job, Mandy. What were you doing when Anna climbed the stairs and fell?
This is not the time for criticism, Chris. Anna will be fine. We'll get discharged soon. But she'll be in a bandage for 3 months.
Failed as a mother, haven't you?
Seriously? That's the last thing I need right now.
Maybe if you'd given birth to a healthy baby, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Chris, I'm only reaching out because of Anna. She's been crying nonstop for you. She misses our old house. I'll do anything to make her happy right now. Chris, can we come over after Anna gets discharged? That's what Anna wants. Chris? I know things between us are messed up, but this is about Anna. Can you at least think about her happiness? Anna deserves to see her father, Chris. Don't let your issues with me affect her.
Why should I let you and Anna into my life now?
It's not about us, Chris. It's about Anna. She's your daughter and she needs you.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
She does, Chris. You may not want anything to do with me, but Anna is innocent in all of this.
Maybe you should have thought about that before ruining everything.
This is not the time to throw blame around, Chris. Anna needs her parents, even if they're not together.
I'll think about it.
Thank you. It means the world to Anna.
Don't expect anything from me.
I'm not expecting anything from myself, Chris. It's all for Anna. Please, just think about it. She's your daughter and she loves you.
We'll see.
That's all I can ask for right now. For Anna's sake.
Hey, Mandy, I won't be coming back home tonight.
Honestly, Chris, I don't care. Your presence hasn't exactly been noticeable since we moved back in.
It hurts to hear you say that. I never wanted things to be like this.
Well, it's the reality. Once I get better, I'm out of here. We don't need you.
You don't understand, Mandy. The reason I've been leaving is that I can't bear to see our daughter in pain.
Really? Because it seems like you can't bear to be with us at all.
No, it's not that. Since you both have been here for the past month, I feel closer to her. Every night you don't sleep, it breaks my heart. That's why I don't want to come home.
You've been avoiding us because you can't handle our daughter's pain?
I've been a weak man, Mandy. I failed as a father. It's time for me to face my weakness.
Apologies won't fix the past, Chris.
I know, but I need you to know that I'm sorry for how I've treated both of you over the years. I'll make it up to both of you, I promise.
I'm not getting my hopes high, Chris. You've said things like this before.
I mean it this time, Mandy. I want to be there for both of you.
Actions speak louder than words, Chris.
I know, and I'm ready to show you that I can change.
We'll see, Chris. We'll see.
Hi, how are my babies doing? It's break time. Decided to check on you both.
You've really been caring lately. It's strange, yet feels good.
I told you to trust me.
Well, not so fast.
It's fine. I messed up, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my life making amends.
Anna is definitely proud of the dad you are becoming.
Hey there, birthday girl. Just finished up at work. I'll be home in about 2 hours?
Hi, can't wait. Are you excited about the party?
Absolutely. By the way, are you wearing that beautiful red gown I got you? That's awesome. I can almost feel the party vibes from here.
It's gonna be great. Oh, and thank you for doing this. It means a lot.
No problem at all. Anything for you. And hey, I'll grab your birthday cake on my way home.
You're the best. Turning a new leaf suits you well.
Honestly, it's the best decision I've ever made. Seeing you happy makes it all worth it.
It really does. I appreciate it more than you know. Anna's been looking forward to this.
Can't wait to be home. How could you do this to me, Mandy? I just woke up in the hospital surrounded by police. You're heartless, you know that, right?
You're the terrible one, Chris. I'm sure you know quite well why the cops are there with you. You tried to poison me.
I wasn't thinking straight. I thought it would solve everything, but now I see how wrong I was.
Our own daughter saved me, Chris. She told me not to eat the cake you gave me, so I swapped it. You ate it, started gasping, and passed out. If I was as heartless as you, I wouldn't have called 911.
I messed up, Mandy. I didn't realize the consequences until it was too late.
You could have killed me. What possessed you to do such a thing?
I don't know. The pressure, the stress. I lost myself. I need help, Mandy.
Help? You need to face the consequences. The police will handle this when you're discharged.
Mandy, please, I never meant for it to go this far. I love you and Anna. I need a chance to make things right.
Make things right? You tried to take my life. You can tell the cops the reason when you are finally behind bars.
I'm begging you, Mandy. I'll do whatever it takes to make amends.
It's too late for that. I can't trust you anymore. Our daughter doesn't deserve this.
Think about Anna. She needs her parents together. You know how much Anna loves me.
She needs a safe and loving environment, not a father who tries to poison her.
I messed up, Mandy, but I can change. I'll get help.
It's not about you anymore, Chris. It's about Anna's safety.
I love you both. Please, don't let me go to jail. I'll do anything to make it right.
You'll have to face the consequences, Chris. I can't protect you from that.
Mandy, I'm sorry. I never wanted it to come to this.
Sorry won't undo what you did. I'll see you in court. Chris was found guilty of attempted murder and sentenced to prison. He eventually confessed that he tried taking my life, so he could put our daughter up for adoption. He wanted nothing to do with her because of her condition, and he knew I would be a hindrance to his plan, so he decided it's best to get rid of me. Thankfully, his plan failed. We also got divorced. As for my beautiful daughter, she is doing very fine. She's an intelligent and kind girl who loves to put a smile on people's faces. With time, she got used to Chris's absence. She learned that he isn't a great dad. Fortunately, my high school friend Jordan plays the role of a father in her life. Jordan and I began dating 2 years after Chris got sentenced. Jordan and Anna get along very well. He is everything Anna ever wished for in a dad. I'm glad things turned out this way for me.
That's terrible, Stella. Why didn't you invite me to today's wedding? We're dear childhood friends from kindergarten. What? It's just unbelievable. Ever since I heard that you were getting married, I've been looking forward to it all this time. And yet, I'm the only one who didn't get an invitation. Wait a minute, Anna. Why are you angry? Huh? Of course I'm angry. You've invited all our friends to today's wedding. Why didn't you invite me? Well, I got a reply that you were unable to attend. What? I did send an invitation to our wedding, Anna. But you responded that you couldn't attend right away. So why am I the one who has to be scolded? What's this about me not being able to attend? I didn't receive the invitation in the first place. What on earth is going on? I definitely sent it and immediately received a reply from you that you couldn't attend. You wouldn't forget that you had replied, would you? But I don't remember at all. I really don't remember replying like that. There's no way I'd miss my dear childhood friend's wedding. What on earth is going on? From now, we can't make headway like this. I'm sorry, but can you come here right away? The wedding is over, but there's an after party at a different venue. There's no way I can do that. I didn't know today was your wedding. I'm currently on a trip to Chicago. What? You're in Chicago? It's an anniversary trip with my boyfriend. While I was on the move, I happened to check social media, and I saw a girl who was attending your wedding post about the ceremony. That's how I found out about your wedding today. It's impossible to rush from Chicago. And it's an important anniversary trip with your boyfriend. It's mysterious and sad how this happened. But let's enjoy today's wedding and anniversary trip. When things settle down, why don't the two of us go out for a meal? That's true. There's nothing we can do. I'll contact you when I get back. Let's go for a meal and find out why this happened. You're a dear childhood friend to me too. I never intended to exclude you. Please believe that.
Hey, I heard about it. Your wedding ended in a terrible way. Such a pity that your long-awaited wedding was ruined.
What? Jace? Why do you, my ex, know about my ceremony today?
I just happened to hear it from an acquaintance, so I heard that your precious wedding was ruined. Well, even though we broke up, you're a woman I once fell for. It pains me to hear that such a woman had a sad wedding.
Huh?
Your dear childhood friend didn't attend your wedding, and all the other friends you invited canceled at the last minute. Apparently, they got the date and location wrong. Wow, it's too tragic to laugh at.
Wait!
In the end, it's too crazy that there were 0 guests from the bride's side. It's the first time I've heard of a wedding where the bride is so pitiful. If you wanna cry, I'll lend you my chest as your ex.
I don't need your chest. Besides, my wedding went smoothly without any issues. Many friends came to the event and it was not ruined at all.
What? Many of your friends came? Didn't they all cancel?
No, none of them canceled. So why did you, Jace, think my wedding was ruined? You said you happened to hear it from an acquaintance. But who told you such a story?
No.
Or maybe you were the one who wanted to ruin it. Actually, I received a lot of messages from the friends I sent invitations to. After they received the invitations, they received emails changing the venue and schedule. And they were wondering if these were really emails from me.
What?
Apparently, they were sent in my name, but from an unknown email address, so they were suspicious. My friends are very responsible, so they properly confirm things like this.
Really? So no one fell for the fake email?
A fake email? You were the one who sent that email, Jace. I was busy preparing for the ceremony until the last minute, so I didn't have time to look for the culprit. So I had no choice but to leave it be. I never thought the culprit would contact me.
You bastard. I wish at least a few people had cancelled. It's boring that no one fell for it.
Boring? Why did you do such a harassment? With one misstep, my wedding could really have been ruined.
The wedding of a woman who dumped me can be ruined. It should be ruined, you idiot.
Huh?
I was planning to get back together with you as usual, but you started dating another man without even refusing me. And you're even getting married. What a joke. A loose woman like you deserves to have her wedding ruined.
I told you when we broke up, didn't I? I was tired of breaking up and getting back together over trivial fights. I made it clear that this time we're really breaking up. And yet, you selfishly expected a reunion and got angry. What a selfish person you are.
Shut up. You found a new boyfriend just a month after breaking up with me. You must have been cheating with the groom. You just switched from me to the groom, you loose woman.
Don't insult me and him. I met him and started dating after I broke up with you.
Who could believe such a lie? So I thought I'd punish you a bit. That's why I sent emails pretending to be you, and even sent a reply of absence pretending to be your childhood friend Anna.
Wait a minute. Speaking of which, how could you send an absentee reply? I can understand if you pretend to be me and send emails to everyone, but how did you steal the invitation from my childhood friend?
It's easy. Because I'm Anna's boyfriend now. I can go to Anna's house anytime. And it's easy to steal a wedding invitation from her mailbox in advance.
What? Jace is Anna's boyfriend?
I was pissed off that you started dating another guy right after me. I thought you would be jealous if you knew that I was dating your precious childhood friend. And you would immediately dump your new guy.
What?
And yet, you ignored my feelings and decided to get married in no time. I was stunned when I saw your wedding invitation, but I soon came up with a way to ruin your ceremony. I thought I'd annoy you a little bit. Well, unfortunately, my harassment ended in a big failure.
You must be kidding. You approached my precious childhood friend for such a silly reason?
Oh, but rest assured, at first I was just using her, but now I'm taking care of her in my own way. Who would have thought that she works for a big company and makes more money than me? On top of that, she's the type who serves me devotedly, so I like her.
Huh?
I approached her childhood friend, in hopes of getting back together with you, or ruining your wedding. Now, I'm just lucky to have scored such a great woman. So, nice to meet you as your childhood friend's boyfriend. I have no more feelings for a loose woman like you. I'm frustrated that I couldn't ruin your wedding, but I don't care anymore.
I don't care about you anymore either. So let's break up, Jace.
What?
Wow, I can't believe you're Stella's ex-boyfriend. And you didn't even like me, you just wanted to use me. I can't believe I couldn't attend my precious childhood friend's wedding because of a jerk like you. This is the biggest stain on my life.
Oh, is that... Could it be Anna? No way, right? Anna is on an anniversary trip with me in Chicago right now.
Sorry, Jace. I've already snuck out of that anniversary trip. Somehow, I managed to hop on a plane, and just now I made it to the after party.
What?
I was a bit late for the after party, but I'm glad I was able to attend my precious childhood friend's wedding like this. I really wanted to say congratulations on her wedding day.
Huh? What do you mean you snuck out? You were next to me just a moment ago, right? Chicago and New York are not distances that can be traveled in seconds, right?
So, you didn't even notice that I had snuck out? Well, I guess if you're constantly fiddling with your phone, you wouldn't notice that I had quietly disappeared from your side.
Why would you leave me and go back to New York? Today is our important anniversary trip.
What anniversary trip? You just didn't want me to find out about Stella's wedding. So you took me along, didn't you? You kept telling me to turn off my phone, because you wanted me to focus on the trip today. I had a feeling something was suspicious.
Oh no, that's...
And yet, you were constantly looking at your phone during the trip. You were collecting information about Stella's wedding being ruined, weren't you? It's not fun to go on an anniversary trip with a boyfriend whose mind is elsewhere.
I'm sorry for constantly touching my phone, and that I didn't want you to find out that I had sent an absentee reply on your behalf. So I'm not lying when I say I took you on this anniversary trip. But I wanted to celebrate our anniversary in my own way. It's cruel to leave without saying anything.
Oh, so you did have the intention to properly celebrate your anniversary. So it was the worst anniversary trip ever. It was the right decision to cut off such a boring trip and go home quickly.
What? Boring? This trip? I wanted to make you happy, Anna, so I took you with me. Why would you say something so harsh?
Look, I'm not going to be happy just because you brought me to Chicago. I was looking forward to it because you said you had planned an anniversary trip. I was excited about what kind of trip plan it was, but as soon as we arrived in Chicago, you asked me, where do you want to go? I'm not going to be happy with a trip that has no plan.
What?
At least you could have picked up some recommended spots. It was really just a trip with no plan. And you weren't even looking for recommended spots with me. You were constantly on your phone worrying about Stella's wedding. And on top of that, you said you hadn't even booked a place to stay. What's fun about an anniversary trip like that?
Well, I thought it would be better to decide based on the atmosphere at the time.
That's bullshit. Then when I suggest that we at least stay somewhere nice, you started saying that a room for a few $100s was too expensive for a mere half-year anniversary. The moment you said a manga cafe is fine, right? My love for you cooled off. So rather than wasting time in a place like this, I decided to rush to my precious childhood friend's wedding.
So you left me and went back to New York alone?
The anniversary trip was terrible, and you were only dating me for utilitarian purposes in the first place. I can't deal with such a horrible, terrible man anymore. So please break up with me as of today.
Wait, Anna. Sure, I had lingering feelings for Stella at first, and that's why I wanted to use you and dated you. But now I really do love you, Anna.
But I don't love you, so it's impossible. Goodbye.
You.
Your casualness and stinginess in trying to finish off the anniversary trip in a manga cafe. And you seem to have had a lot of fights with Stella too. It seems that the reason for your breakup was because of that, right?
What do you mean, stingy? I just like to do things as economically as possible.
Then you understand my feelings, right? It's not at all beneficial for me to date you. So I'm breaking up with you. Goodbye.
What the hell are you going to do, Stella? Because of you, I was dumped by Anna.
Huh? Don't blame it on others. You were dumped because of your dishonest actions.
Shut up. In this case, you should take responsibility and get back together with me.
Why does it suddenly come to that? Moreover, I just had my wedding yesterday and I'm already a married woman. There's no way I'm going to get back together with you.
Damn it. Well, if it comes to that, at least give me some money. Because of you, I can't get back from Chicago as it is.
Huh? What do you mean you can't go back? Just hop on a plane and come back normally.
Even if I wanted to get on a plane, I don't have a way to get to the airport. When I looked into my wallet to go to the airport, there were only a few dollars. I can't get on the train or the taxi.
Then why don't you walk?
How big do you think Chicago is? I'm currently in Millennium Park, but it's about 12 miles to Chicago Midway International Airport. That's a distance I'd only reach after 5 hours of walking.
Is that all? If you put your mind to it, you can manage that.
Don't mess with me. It's snowing out of season here. Are you telling me to walk alone in this for 5 hours?
Oh my, that must be tough. But I don't have any ties or obligations or sentiment for you anymore. Do your best not to catch a cold.
What? Wait, are you seriously not going to help me?
Of course not. Even though it was just an attempt, you tried to ruin my wedding. I don't have a heart as broad as Bodhivita's to help such a person.
Is that so? Then can you at least tell Anna about the situation for me?
Huh? You should contact her yourself.
Actually, I haven't been able to contact her at all since yesterday. But even though we broke up, it's only been one night. And like you, she must still have feelings for me. She'll definitely help me, I'm sure of it.
If that's the case, you should give up. Sorry, but it seems she doesn't have any feelings or lingering affection for you anymore.
What?
It seems Anna has a date with the next guy today. I don't think that she even has 1 millimeter of affection left for you.
What? The next guy?
At the after party of my ceremony yesterday, she seems to have hit it off with a friend of the groom. So she's going out on a date with him today. She even contacted me just to thank me for the wonderful encounter.
What? What the hell? She's moved on too quickly. To go on a date with another guy right after breaking up with me?
It's you who's slow to move on. So stop relying on your ex-girlfriends. Then do your best to walk.
Wait. It's really impossible in this weather. But if I miss my flight, I don't have the money to buy a new plane ticket. Please, Stella. I promise I'll pay you back right away. At least lend me the train fare.
If you miss your flight, just hitchhike. So do your best on your own. And afterwards, it appears that Jace managed to make it back home by walking and catching his flight. He was heard grumbling to friends and acquaintances. All my ex-girlfriends are trash. All women are just frivolous. However, stories of his terrible anniversary trip and my wedding disruption have already spread far and wide. Instead, he's being distanced by his friends and acquaintances, who say, "How can you speak like that with such disregard for your own actions? You really disappointed us." Even now, when he invites friends to hang out, it seems no one responds. As for my childhood friend Anna, it seems she's been having successful dates ever since. I'm glad I had the courage to break away from the trip. Otherwise, I wouldn't have met such a wonderful person. She cheerily gushes every time we meet.